Hello, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Tenkate here. Yesterday, we started our new unit on nutrition, and we met two characters named Ariana Bones and Marcus Muscleman. And we met them when we were reading the story Ariana Bones in the Case of the Missing Food Groups. Throughout our unit, we're going to continue to learn more about nutrition as we follow Ariana and Marcus on the adventures that they're going to be taking as they learn more about foods that we eat and why we need to eat certain foods more than other foods and how to keep our bodies healthy. This is a food pyramid that we have here, and this food pyramid is designed in a specific way because right here you can see that we have the grain group comes first. If we're reading left to right, the grain group comes first. And the reason why the grain group comes first is because that is what you need to eat the most of every day. Grain should be what you eat more of than anything else. The next thing that you need to eat the most of is vegetables. Then fruit, milk, and meat is what we eat the least, our body needs the least of in order to be healthy. So we are going to continue to learn more about nutrition, and today we're going to visit BrainPop Jr., which most of you should be familiar with because we have used BrainPop Jr. before in the classroom, but today I'm going to teach you how to access BrainPop Jr. on your own. On my computer, it might look a little bit differently than your computer does. My computer is a Mac, so for those of you who have Macs at home, you're going to be looking at a very similar screen. For me, I need to come over here. I have a dock, and my dock is hidden. That's where I can go to find everything I need. I might want to open up and go to. I can look over here, and I have 3 different browsers that I can use to access the internet, either Safari, Google Chrome, or Firefox. I'm going to go ahead and do Google Chrome today. If you are at home and you have a PC or a Windows computer like we have at school, you're going to go ahead and click on the E for Internet Explorer. So go ahead and click on whatever internet browser you are using. Once that opens up, you're going to go up here to the top and you're going to type in the web address that we're going to, which is simply popjr.com. Notice that some different options have come up for me because my browser automatically recognizes what I'm typing in and knows that these are some of the sites that I've visited before, and so my browser is kind of trying to help me out and show me some places I might be looking for. So I'm going to click on the top one, or I could simply just click enter or return. Now, once we get to BrainPop Jr., BrainPop Jr. has a lot of great features. For example, if I scroll over anything or move my browser over anything on the screen, there is a narrator on BrainPop Jr. that will read for me what I have just scrolled over.
BrainPop Jr.
Okay, and it will do that for anything that I scroll over.
Movie of the Week.
Every week, BrainPop Jr. has a movie of the week that they put up on their website that's free to anyone to go and view it. We don't really need to worry about that because we do have a login through our school, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what that is now. So go ahead and click Login. Once you click on Login, you will see 2 spots, one for username and one for password. When you click in the username box, I want you to type Mackenzie School. Then move your cursor over and click in the next white box for password and type in Mackenzie. Then click Go. And now we have accessed the BrainPop site. You'll notice that the BrainPop site, even though we are logged in, still looks the same, only now we have the option to actually log out instead of log in, but it still looks the same. Because we are learning about nutrition, we are going to enter the health notebook. So I'm going to scroll over here where it says health.
Health notebook.
Go ahead and click on that. Now, because we know we are learning about nutrition and we are learning about food, we are going to go ahead and click over here.
Food.
If you wanted to see where all of the movies about health are, you could go down here, and this would show you a list of all the movies that they have. And you can take time later to go back and visit some of those if you would like. But for today, we are going to go straight to food right now.
Food.
And we're going to watch 2 videos today. The first video we're going to watch is food groups, and then after that I want you to go ahead and watch the video called Eating Right. I'm going to show you how to do that now.
Food groups.
Click on Food Groups. Once you do, a page will now come up that shows you a movie, or that you can have the option to play the movie. If you scroll down, you will also see that there are some different things that go along with this movie. We have games, activities, a write about it, a draw about it, a read about it, a talk about it. There are some quizzes over here, and there's also a word wall.
Word wall.
Just like we have in the classroom, we have some word walls, which are words that we need to be familiar with in order to really understand what we're going to be learning about. So before we watch the movie, I want you to go ahead and click on this word wall. Now the word wall is going to open up, and we see that there are 5 different cards with words on them. If I scroll over them, it will read all of the words for me.
Grains. Protein. Fiber. Dairy. Calcium.
Let's go ahead and familiarize ourselves with what these words mean if we don't already know. If I click on each card, it will flip it over and read the definition for each word.
Grains. Foods like bread, cereal, and oatmeal, which have carbohydrates and are good sources of fiber. Protein. A nutrient our bodies use to build and repair muscles. Meat, tofu, and fish are good sources of protein. Fiber. A nutrient that helps our digestive system stay healthy. Fruits and vegetables are good sources of fiber. Dairy. Food that is made with milk, such as yogurt and cheese. Calcium. A mineral your body uses to build strong bones.
Okay, now that we've familiarized ourselves with the 5 words that we need to know the definitions of to watch this video, we're going to go ahead and click up here again where it says food groups, and it'll bring us back to that same page.
Food groups.
Go ahead and click play to start the movie.
What do you want for lunch? Moby, that's all junk food.
Okay, I went ahead and clicked the pause button just so that I could go over a couple of things with you, and then you can proceed and finish watching the movie. Down here, there's this little white button, and if you hover over it, it'll show you how much of the movie you've watched and how much is left. So you can watch that, and as you watch the movie, it's going to move all the way across here to the end. You can skip ahead, you can skip back using these tools down here. After you are done watching the movie, I want you to go ahead down here and click on the easy quiz. Once you click on the easy quiz, go ahead and click on online quiz.
Most of each meal should be...
Just like in the movie, if I hover over anything, it will read it to me. So I'm going to hover over the question.
Which sentence is true about a balanced meal?
Now, if I read each of these possible answers, I know just by looking at this plate right here that each meal should have more vegetables than protein, because vegetables is the biggest space on this plate right here. So go ahead and click D, and it tells me that I'm correct. You are going to go ahead and finish this easy quiz on your own, and then when you're done, go back to food groups. And I want you to challenge yourself and try taking the hard quiz. After you've taken both quizzes, go back to our food category. Remember in the beginning I told you that there was 2 videos you were actually going to watch today. The last one you're going to watch is called Eating Right, and that takes us a step further and shows us how we need to eat those 5 food
Eating
groups.
right.
I want you to go ahead and play this movie, take the easy quiz and the hard quiz. Don't forget to view the word wall also before you take the quiz.
Game.
For this video, you're also going to get the chance to play the game. So go ahead and click on Game.
Grab the healthy food choices.
So in order to play, you click on this green arrow here. And you need to try and
Celery,
catch
salad,
some of the healthy food
milk,
choices.
pizza, milk,
Things that you think
Black
there's
and
candy, so
broccoli.
I'm not going to click on candy. So that's what you need to
Celery.
do. Go ahead and try that and see
Grapes.
how well you do. And I'll see you in a bit.